remembers picking those as a kid. I love those as a kid. Anyway, I'm headed over here to morning. Headed over here. It's day 3. Can't believe it's day 3 already. But I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. Go for a walk along the lake here real quick. It's just a beautiful morning, man. I'll tell you. Everybody waits for summertime, but spring is really like spring and fall. I'm a spring and fall guy. Summers are great, but you know, summertime I like to hit the higher elevations or something like that. You know, where just, I don't know. That's just me, my opinion, but I'm so excited. I'm coming up here for the great reveal. The great reveal. On my morning walk around this corner, and the lake will spread out before me. The world will spread out before me. And I haven't had any crazy sauce this morning. Look at this. No crazy sauce. Our horsey's over there chowing away. And I'm trucking down to get some breakfast. Birds are chirping. I mean, the only thing would really make this like better, just better, if there was like a dozen bunnies out here. You know, that would be kind of cool, right? They come up and you could pet them or something, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Me and my dream world, right? Check this out. Yeah, it's a little cold to swim still, not gonna lie. Like that water yesterday was frigid. Morning was just frigid. I was saving those dragonflies. It was just frigid. But anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down. I got the there's some boats out there today, but it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, well, I planned a leisurely stroll, but somebody's early. And they're already there eating. So I'm not gonna run. It's too short for a taxi, it would take too long. But I will step it out as best I can. Man, it is just beautiful. There's so many people working here to keep this place clean and ready for summer. They had a scaffold around one of these statues. Now, I did a walk here, I think it was June or July 2023. And I planned on doing the same walk this morning, sunrise. But honestly, I just slept way too good. Like, you know, I just slept in way too good. And the flowers aren't out. So, you know, typically this is all roses, right? And I would have felt a lot more inspired if the roses were out. But you know what that means? It means I have to come back. It means I'm gonna have to come back, spend a few more days here, right? And what are you gonna do? What other option is there? Come back when I can swim, maybe take a boat ride, and of course, check out some flowers. So, get that sorted out. In the schedule, look at that big old bird. That's a crow, looked bigger. Looking into the sun, so my eyes are not the best at the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna keep stepping. Okay, one last look before I go. I'm gonna kind of show you the ground because I don't like filming a lot of people here, especially in Albania. This is one of my favorite statues. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And then get back on the trail over here. Come up here to the front. I'd really like to go check on my mussels and clams, but I'm actually in a bit of a hurry at the moment. Yeah, that's the big famous hotel, and I need to go buy a few things, jump a cab, and jump a bus. Because life keeps moving forward. Thankfully I know a little place right over here where I can get what I need. Let's wait for the cars to go by. It's always better to not get hit, especially when you're talking to the camera. Yeah, I just had a amazing breakfast. It was perfect. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. You know, it's funny the people you meet on the road. You listen to these. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. But I just gotta say, you know, I meet the most impressive, fabulous people on the road, and it never ceases to amaze me how accomplished some people are, and they don't look in the mirror and acknowledge that. They don't, you know, they're very understated. They're very humble about their overwhelming successes. And, you know, I'm not talking money. You know, I've never believed the 1% was just about how much money you have. I'm talking about, you know, the courage, your character, things like that. That really defines the 1%. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. So, I don't know. I love this design, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the. I think it's gonna come out to where I can read it because of the reflection. It is a cool book, right? What a cool water feature. We'll come over here. Oh, there we go. Now it's popping. Check that out. Yeah. It's right here below the flag. Yeah, it's just beautiful. I just love this city. Just love this city. Okay, I'm racing for my hotel, grab my bag, finish packing, and run for the bus. It's the Because I'm Bored bus tour, and I'm on day 3, I think. I think it's day 3, but can't go that way. Cannot go that way, so a little detour here. But I just wanted to say, leaving Pogradec, like, the beauty of Pogradec is not the lake, it's not the cafes, it's not the food. All those things are fabulous, right? All those things are just fabulous. The real beauty in Pogradec is sitting down with nothing to do and just relaxing, just chilling. And when you do that, my experience has been, now maybe you won't have as much luck as I do, but these amazing, fabulous people want to come talk to you, want to come chat you up, want to come, you know, get to know you, want to meet you. And there is the real beauty of this city, Pogradec, is the locals, the people that want to talk to you, the people that want to learn your story, share their story, and tell you about their beautiful city. It's just fabulous here. There's so many people I met. They're not abused by horrible foreign travelers yet, so they want to stop and talk about their city. So buy them a cup of coffee, buy them a Danish, don't buy them a Breck, don't buy Breck, buy Burek, not Breck, but Burek. It's another story I'll tell them another day, but it's really just a great place to chill and relax. Yeah, if you want to go hiking or swimming or play on the lake, it's all that here too. But to me, the real beauty is all the nice people I meet. And many worked abroad, so many of the older people here even speak really good English. So enjoy that. See you, bye. I gotta run. Taxi's waiting, and on to the next location. Okay, I was gonna take the bus to Korce, but the taxi driver that was taking me to the terminal just made me an offer I can't refuse, and so I'm not going to repeat the price because you probably won't get this price. And this is the same taxi driver who took me out to the hotel, brought me back, got me a new hotel. He's just been a super, and no, I'm not sharing his number because, well, message me and I'll share it if you come to Pogradec. But yeah, he just cut me a deal, and I'm not going to repeat it online. Let me just say that. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy the ride and not stress, because life just got real easy for me. Take care. We're passing a lot of these small orchards. Of course, as soon as I turned on the camera, we're through them all. I guess that's kind of an orchard up there, but there's a lot of these small orchards, 50, 100, 150 trees. And I was talking to a farmer actually one time, and he was explaining to me that it's not the orchard or anything, it's getting it to market. So, and I talked to a beekeeper, and it was the same problem. It's not actually the production or anything like that that's the problem. It's actually just getting it to a market to sell, because they don't use a lot of the chemicals like they do in South America and China. So, the fruit is vine ripened and then picked. So, I wonder if like a good old-fashioned glass jar canning process wouldn't be able to harvest a lot more of this fruit and increase the small farmers like this guy, like increase their profits. So it's just an interesting thing, like seeing the different countries in different developmental stages. But again, another small scale production. But what I love about Albania is it is a small scale production, and the food you get is so fresh. The tomatoes we had this morning at breakfast, I should have filmed it, I'm sorry I didn't, but the tomatoes were just so deep red and flavorful. They tasted all, they were cherry red, really, like deep cherry red, and they were just so flavorful with every bite. It's just a true luxury to eat food that good again. Okay, well, I just got dropped off, and I'm developing a new I don't know, policy on taxis inner city. But here's the bus terminal. There's this beautiful park over here, and most of the city is that way. Up and to the left, I believe, is the mosque, and if I remember right, up and to the right is the old town. This is where they had the Korce Beer Festival, and if you're anywhere in Albania, I don't remember the dates. Look up the dates, because if you're in Albania and you miss the Korce Beer Festival, you're gonna miss a good time. It was just a fabulous time. The food was great, the beer was great, the music was, I missed the best music evidently, but the music the 2 nights I was here was fabulous. But again, book your Airbnbs early. I gotta tell you, booking last minute just costs a fortune. And the more you plan, the more you save. And I'm all about saving. So I'm gonna go in there and sort out my bus ticket for the next leg of my trip. So I'm here tonight, tomorrow night, and then hopefully I'm going to Saranda straight from here. Maybe Girocast, maybe back to Triana. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but that's the plan. I got a few more days before I need to jump a plane, so I'm gonna do the best I can to enjoy these routes. That ride was just beautiful. I gotta tell you, I'm so happy I made the decision to splurge on the taxi, because the ride was just fabulous. And the driver's great. Okay, well, I'm sitting here chilling in the park. It's a beautiful park, but there's some massive trees over there, massive trees. But got some bad news about my travel plans. Well, first of all, I'm just like, 500 meters from the bus station. Go up to the V and take a left. It's pretty obvious. But my travel plans kind of went to shit because there is no bus between here and Juricast or Saranda. There is a bus to Permet. Wasn't really able to sort out times and schedules. They don't have anything posted. And it's just kind of show up and talk to the bus driver and see what's going on. The buses start running. The coffee shop opens at 5:30 every morning, and buses start running shortly thereafter, is my understanding. But there's no schedule, who's going where, what, anything like that posted. Buses to Triana seem to be leaving on a regular schedule. Like, you know, I was only there, I don't know, maybe an hour, and they were leaving constantly. So I'm going to show up tomorrow morning and see if I can't get a bus to Permet, and then from Permet to Saranda. But you know, it's all about what time it leaves here. If it leaves here in the afternoon, that probably won't work. So I'll be up early tomorrow, go for a walk and get that sorted out, and that'll be my plan for the rest of the trip. But you know, this park is really amazing. The sad thing is, it's like right there in front of the Ferris, or the little whirly-bird thing, merry-go-round on chains. There's, you know, some of the scars of communism. Scars of communism are everywhere. Like, I'm looking at this structure here, and there's like a manhole, like it goes down, and then there's that raised area, and then down there at the end, it's almost like there was a stairwell that went down. So it may have been a bomb shelter or something. I mean, who knows, right? You know, it may just be an old outhouse or a bathroom, you know, or access to something. I don't know. But it's just hard saying not knowing, especially there's another structure just like it right behind me. But it's just interesting, you know, seeing all the bunkers on the way here today with the taxi. You know, I didn't get many on camera, and most that are on, sorry, big fly just landed. Most that are filmed are really far off, so you know, even zooming in, you probably won't get them off this little camera. But it's just, you know, a constant reminder of what was here, you know, and what this society and culture's gone through in their recent history. You know, a lot of older people here lived through this. It wasn't something in a history book. You know, a lot of younger people are still living with the trauma of it. So it's, you know, when you have too much free time, you start to see and understand those things, or, you know, not understand, but think about those things a little too much, and, you know, you miss the beauty of this park, because this park is just amazing. They've got some cool little chairs over there. There's a little church there in the middle, and just all kinds of stuff, places to sit. It's just beautiful. I will say though, the sun here is really, really strong compared to yesterday. Yesterday I couldn't wait to get in the sun. Today I can't wait to get out of it. So I'm gonna load up my pack and walk on. Plenty of taxis around the bus terminal. Come out of the bus terminal, turn right, walk uphill a little bit. There's a ton more taxis. They're all yelling at me, and you know what happens when taxis yell at me. I usually just walk away, right? You know, there's a row of taxis sitting there, and they all have taxi signs, and they all think you can't figure out that they're taxis. I don't know. So I'll just walk away. You know, I may get a taxi or not. It's only like, it's only like 2 kilometers to the hotel, so I may just walk it out. We'll see. I am feeling very tired though, as you see. Very lazy today. Yeah, I don't know why. But anyway, that's what's going on with day 3, so we'll see what happens. Kind of a chilling reminder of what this place used to be, right? Crazy. But look how beautiful this park is. Just spectacular. So I'm warning, this camera doesn't do well on close-ups, but that's a really pretty blossom with a really dark, pretty honeybee. Really short thorax. kind of a pointed abdomen, not the roundy. These blossoms, there's another one. These blossoms are really pretty. And they're usually so high up in the tree I can't see them. So I gotta figure out how to shoot better close-ups with this camera, because I looked at my dragonfly footage and was so disappointed. Like, those dragonflies, they were just so pretty, the brilliant colors, and so docile because they were cold and new to this whole airborne lifestyle. But yeah, I gotta sort out like how to get the close-up shots better. You can see these trees are just gorgeous, right? But when you get up close, hopefully those images came out. I just stayed on that same street. You leave the bus terminal, you come to the Y and you go left. And a lot of this is coming back to me, places I walked in the past. But it's hot. It's like really hot. I'm not used to this heat. And here's a big landmark. I never got a story on this. Looks like an observation deck of some sort. But right behind that is a walk up. In fact, let me go back and grab the crosswalk and walk over there. But it's like a walking street with restaurants and shops and things. I don't think I'm going to go up it. In fact, I think I want to go that way actually. So I'll go over to the corner and film it, and then sort out where I'm going. Let's walk through the trees here. Yeah, it's a pretty cool scene. Pretty cool. Then that's a walking street, like I was saying. There's some really cool things here. Again, I don't know what the story is on this, but I may search it out. And I think this is the international buses here. I'm not sure. May just be tours. But there's a couple other things on here I want to catch, so I'll probably be back when there's less people. I'm getting tired, though. I want to go find a taxi. Check out the sad face and the happy face. Yeah, it's funny. The more I walk around, the more I remember things. Like that building at the corner. It's really beautiful. Sad face, happy face. And then all the masks. I don't know if you're picking up on that, but every red square is a different mask. Okay, I am in room 202, Philadelphia Eagles Hotel in Korce. So it's I don't know what it is, but I've seen people walking back and forth. So maybe it's a hotel. Life Gallery, 1924. Pretty interesting. And yeah, so those arches, I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's glass between them. And people, I've seen, of course, pull out the camera and the action stops, right? Pretty typical, but anyway. Korce is as beautiful as ever. Check out these trees. Up and down the boulevard. It's just fabulous. This is, excuse me, Boulevard Republica. It's the middle of the day. It's very, very quiet. Saturday afternoon. Check out this park. It's Saturday afternoon. It's virtually empty. It's just gorgeous. I don't know if you're getting the birds over the cars there. Across the street there's a memorial or something. Here's the man of the day. 1917. Yeah, it's just incredible. Incredible park. I wonder if it's haunted. I wonder if that's why there's no one in it. Lots of birds though. Just joking about it being haunted, right? Don't get your in a bunch. That's an ash in there. Pretty interesting. Check out this building. It's super interesting. Majestic Club, Queen's Club, and then Majestic Imperial Kinema. That building over there in the corner is cool too, but check out the round windows. Yeah, let me cross. This whole like intersection here is really interesting. There you are. So check out this building. Like I was saying, the round windows are trick, right? Oh, it's got some history to it. Look at that. Some history. But then you come over here and check out this apartment building or whatever this is. It's concave arched here and then there. And then you've got this little corner fragrance shop and accessories. It's just kind of pieced in there. This whole corner is like super interesting. And then look at this old building over here. Wow, the bees are going nuts over this tree. I don't know what it is, but I like how they do this with the rocks. But the bees are going nuts on these trees. But look at this old brick building here. It's just really cool the way all the different architectural designs are in one intersection. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. I'm nerding out. I'm still nerding out on buildings because this one's pretty interesting. It's got a nice courtyard, but then the black one over there has a round structure on top, all the windows on the top floor. Then there's something round on top, and then the one to the right, the Boca Hotel, is really, there's a lot going on there, like a lot of different stuff going on there, but it's different. It is different. And then up there, you've got some really old looking buildings. You know, like World War II old. So, who knows? I'm kind of lost. I'm just going with it. Actually, shoot, I don't know exactly where I'm at now. It's funny how you see one thing and you know exactly where you're at. Yeah, check out this flower. But look where I'm at. Boom. Like a 5-minute walk if I were to walk fast from the hotel. Oh, I didn't know this building's the backside of the... That's so interesting. This place, when it gets packed, it's so cute. So you go up over that, there's a courtyard. I don't know if it's for public use or not, but this place, when all these little carts get filled by kids and kids are running around playing ball, there's a whole line of carts on the other side. It is just the cutest little place. And right across there is a Chieri whatever coffee shop. And then these little huts open up and serve food and snacks. I don't know what the Black Rock building is there. I don't know what that is, but Skyview restaurant is something I wanted to do last time I was here. I didn't do it. I may do it this trip, we'll see. It's Saturday night, so probably not, to be honest, because it's probably going to be super packed, right? Probably going to be super packed. But this is just a beautiful work of art. If you come to Korce and you miss this, I'm sorry, come back. Just come back. And then this is the walkway that goes down to that red tower. There's a nice statue there facing away from us. They've got a bunch of butterflies too, so I'm excited to get that in the morning when there aren't a lot of people around. But place is just beautiful. I don't remember the black building. That's like some weird, it looks like a spacer off the building, like for shade or something, but I don't know. This fusion restaurant's very popular at night too. But I was hanging out at the coffee shop here, and I'd eat at the little restaurant right there. Something grill, Vasport. That was like my go-to quick meal, get some food and get moving. Not every meal is like a sit-down luxury moment. A lot of times I just want quick food. So I'm gonna go walk the boulevard. I'm not gonna use the camera much, there's a lot of people. So, yep. So I think that's saying museum. I'm not sure. But ABC. Yeah. There's so much here. So much here. I watched a pigeon get nabbed by a cat right here. It was so strange to see a pigeon get nabbed by a cat. It just wrung its neck and took it home. No, you're not seeing double. These are the guard dogs guarding the tobacco and liquor store here. Don't mess with the guard dogs. Actually, I found the street dogs here to be really friendly, except really late at night and really early in the morning. They're very temperamental, or they were for me. So you come down that walkway a little bit and you come straight into this park. Graffiti. I'm not going to get up and show you the graffiti up close, but graffiti's not good. There's another puppy. Lots of street dogs here. Just leave them be. This archway is beautiful. There's people in there, so I'll just kind of film the outside, but it's just a really long archway here. And it's just amazing. You can see, of course, the standard plant for archways, right? Yeah, let's not look at the graffiti. Yeah, there's the other side of the archway. This park up here, and then it's just a short walk to the old town from here. I spent a lot of time just chilling in this park for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, right? Notice the grass is well taken care of, the trees are well taken care of. It's just beautiful. This does not look good. Last time I was here, this bar was open, it was great. There was a band playing here. This covered area was packed. Entrance next door, that was the entrance but this place was just packed. This whole thing was packed. So this is one of the corners to Old Town, or I don't know, entrances, whatever you want to call it. Cool manhole cover. But the easy thing to look for is that building. And you want to be on the uphill. If you're facing uphill from that building to the right, the easiest way is look for those circles uphill and to the right. There's this park, and then Old Town is back in here, if I remember right. I'm going to explore it a little later, but yeah, I'm so disappointed because it was like a great thing here at this corner. The park was jumping, and it was a Friday night, and it was just jamming. Tonight's Saturday, and it looks, I mean, they're playing music, but I don't think it's going to be the same. And there was a young lady singing. Man, I wish I had it on film, because her voice was just amazing in person. It was like one of the best performances, you know, small scale in person I've seen in years. She just had everybody captivated. But a lot of these places will open up when it gets a little past sunset, was my experience. I don't know if it's still that way, but we'll see. I'm gonna go wander around and see what I find. Just remember, always watch your step everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. Yeah, check this out. That's like Christmas wreaths and balls and lights. It's just fabulous. This lady here at the corner has a lot of local made stuff. It's very beautiful. I just don't have anything to, you know, I'm in the backpack and I don't really need anything. Whoops. I don't really need anything, so it's... I remember having beer here. Yeah, when I was here last time, I was drinking a lot. It was a Korce beer festival, and I would drink. Drink. Okay, so this is, looks like one live vine over there. It's coming up. They got it set up to spread. But there's so many little alleys and back roads. This is a Harley Davidson place. Yeah, there's just so many amazing little places like this. And again, this is the shoulder season, so very few of these are open. It probably won't start getting jumping until June, but it'll just slowly keep picking up and up and up. More street dogs. Going back to this corner, but it's just beautiful here. Just cruising around, and there were some Airbnbs down in here. It's like a little maze, right? Like most old towns. There were some Airbnbs tucked in rooms. Old Bazaar, there you are. Old Bazaar rooms. The first guest house in Korce, Old Bazaar. So just watch your step, right? You don't want to miss that step and go tumble. There's a lot of areas like that. You know, it's typical when you leave the West. You really are responsible for yourself. So just watch where you're walking. Little basement level windows. Yeah, it's so cool. So cool. Music's that way. Okay, that's the bar I was talking about before. And that's the shop owner I was talking to. And then down here to the right is the center. The center is full of people. There's a dozen restaurants open. Jack Daniels, Guinness. Yeah, see, that's on the way to the center. I definitely remember having beers in this place. Man, I would not